Hi everybody, welcome to Mondays with Mark. I am Mark, and we are on Smokey Steve and... Welcome to Mondays with Steve. Hello everyone, once again, I'm Steve, and this is Mondays with Steve. Welcome or welcome back. Happy Monday. I'm usually not here for this. Today we're doing something a little different. I will be taking over the content today. What does Mondays with Mark usually bring? Something creative, something different, something lighter. So in the spirit of that, I'm going to use my remedial skill set and bring a little something to the channel very Steve style. So we do have a craft. It's tied into mental health, which is a topic very important to me. And then we are going to do a little bit of baking. Again, something my style, baking-wise. We're not making, giant, that caramel drizzled thing with the cream puffs. We're not doing that. We're going to keep it a little simple. So I hope everyone's doing well today. Everyone's being safe. Follow the public health protocols in your region. That's all I can really say because they're different everywhere, I guess. And look after yourselves and the people you care about. That's all I pretty much got for that. So, for today's activity, again, in the interest of mental health, stress management, there's a lot of people who have a lot of decisions to make in the near future, especially parents I know, teachers I know, all sorts of folks like that. So a very simple 2-ingredient stress reliever. You will need a balloon and some sand. So, very, very, very easy. Now, this is something that I've been in 1,000-day programs. In case you haven't been paying attention, I have some mental health concerns. And I've been in and out of day programs, not in the last, I would say, 10 years. But at the beginning of my mental health journey, I was. And I would, you sit for 6 hours a day. And sometimes they give you arts and crafts and stuff like that to do. And then in the inpatient units, they do. They won't give you these because you could choke on them. But what we're going to do is take a balloon. These are any old balloons. I think they're from Dollar Tree, actually. Stretch it a little bit and blow into it and inflate it a little bit just to stretch the rubber out. Just about yay much. These aren't very big balloons. How's that for lung capacity? It's not bad. It's not bad. Let it hit for a second. And then let the air out. Okay? Next thing you're going to do. Take a funnel. Feed the balloon into the funnel. Like so. Next, we're going to take some sand. Now, we have sand in the house. And because Mark has, everything in the house. If you didn't have sand right now for this portion, you could use rice, uncooked, lentils, uncooked, beans, split peas, aquarium sand is good. Cornmeal would probably work. You could use table salt. It might be a little gritty rubbing against this. But what you're going to do is take the funnel, shove it in, take this, and fill. And you're going to fill until it comes up to about here. And you'll be able to see it. Hold it up to the light if you need to, but you also feel it. Nice, huh? Okay, I think that's too much, actually. Maybe not too much. Remove. And you're tied in a knot, which is always the hardest part. And this is going to explode on me. Is it? It's not. Okay. Tie the knot. Voila. Looks like an egg. Can you hear? And it squishes. Stress relief. It's got some give to it. Now, again, like I said, you can use other materials. You can use rice. You can use other stuff. You can use a larger balloon. You can paint cute things on them when they're done. It's a good craft for kids. Lay some stuff out, though, because you're going to get sand or rice or whatever you're using everywhere. So I think they're pretty nifty. How nifty? Let's see what time it is. Okay. At 4:20, I'm going to start making another one. Okay. Let's see how fast of a craft this is. Okay. Pink. Real men wear pink. Okay. Take a funnel. Because you know if you're going to make one, you're going to make more than one. Because you're going to think of a friend who wants one. Or a cousin, or a kid, or somebody. I shouldn't have timed myself because now I'm screwing up. Put it on. Dump in the sand. Level it off. Yank it off. Tie it off. Voila. That was 49 seconds. That's not too bad. And again, squishy, squishy. So these are great. Stocking stuffers, Easter baskets. You know, a friend having a hard time. You got some kids on a rainy day. They will throw them at each other. If you give these to young kids, they will throw them at each other. They don't bruise, in case you're wondering. So that is our mental health craft for today. I hope you enjoyed it. It's something, again, very simple to do. For our next project, we are going to be going into the kitchen. Now, a dear friend, dear heart, sent me a cookbook with some recipes. And the cookbook is As Seen on TV. As many of you know, I love infomercials. Absolutely love infomercials. I don't have a lot of infomercial products, primarily because I don't want them. I'm just fascinated with the entertainment value of it. I have no interest in a Ninja Foodie at the moment. But the cookbook was available, As Seen on TV. And it is Dump Cakes. Many of you may have heard of those by Kathy Mitchell. She's the red-haired raven, who owns infomercials as far as I'm concerned. Forget Ron Popeil, forget all the other losers. She's running shit. And from her cookbook, we're going to make a red, white, and blue dump cake. So we're going to go into the kitchen, and we're going to check out that. Mark's going to be in there filming me, so I won't be in the kitchen unattended. So let's go check it out, okay? Okay, so now that we are all de-stressed and relaxed, we're going to do a little bit of baking. And of course, my girl, Kathy Mitchell. Get another look. Very exciting. So a wonderful friend sent the book, Dump Cakes, which I'm very excited about. So we are actually going to make a dump cake. Where did this stream from? I love infomercials. Absolutely love them. Interestingly, I'm not obsessed with infomercial products. We don't have any in the house, really. I have an air fryer. I think that's it. So we're going to make a recipe from this As Seen on TV book. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, the premise of dump cakes is that you should just be able to dump everything in the pan and bake it. Having gone through the book, I'm not 100% convinced all the recipes do that exactly, but I did find one that seems to fit the bill. So here's the basic premise of a dump cake. Layer, bottom, cake mix, something on top. So we are making red, white, and blue cake. Very patriotic. Okay. So, first thing you need to do, spray your pan. Not pan, but 13 by 9 is what they recommend. So, use your judgment. I think ours is close to a 13 by 9, but I'm not 100% sure. Next step, you will need a can of cherry pie filling. There's your red. And if I can not cut myself opening it. I went Lucky Leaf because we live high on the hog. And that goes into the bottom. That's all of it. You just kind of spread that around. I love canned cherry pie filling. It's good on cheesecake. Mark, you were a chef, right?
Mm-hmm.
How come when I go to restaurants, they, without even asking, put strawberries on it?
I don't know why that is. I personally like cherries myself.
Well, who should I call?
I don't know. My favorite is caramel sauce, but
Caramel is good.
cherries over strawberries on cheesecake.
So 1 can, 21-ounce cherry pie filling. 2.5 cups of fresh blueberries. You can also use frozen and thawed and rinsed, which would be like a 12-ounce package. So these get sprinkled over top. We're using fresh. We have the generous 2 cups, so about 2.5. There's your blue. We are still dumping, so this is where it's supposed to be. 1 box white cake mix. I got Duncan Hines, but whatever. So spread evenly. as evenly as you can. It's going to have lumps in it, and it says to go back and smooth them out later. We are still dumping. So it's not a lie yet. Okay. Just break up some of those lumps. It says try to cover it evenly. How am I doing?
Good.
Good. Have you ever made a dump cake?
Never.
Anything similar?
No.
No? Okay. Now it calls for 1.5 sticks of butter. Cold butter cut thinly. So I've cut one stick, I'm just going to cut the other. And it's getting to be hotter than Hades in here. It says to cut them thinly. Now in the commercial, Kathy, for the sake of convenience and deception, uses melted butter and just pours it all over the top. So you could try that and be disappointed. Or you can do it the way it recommends in the book, I guess. So, it says take those and try to cover as much of the surface as you can with butter. This is going to bake into it, and from what I've seen in pictures and what I've heard, makes it more like a, well, I don't know, actually. You can't just add butter to cake mix. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. But I guess we're all going to find out together, so... You can see what a patient baker I am, right? You have the patience for all this stuff. I'm like, just get it in there and bake it. And my hands are all buttery. So, I will give you my review once all of this is done. But it has to be in context, because I have lowbrow taste and very low standards for sweets. Not that I don't get good ones, Mark bakes, of course. But, alright. Ta-da! There is your prepared dump cake. Now this goes into a 350 degree oven, and it's going to go in for 45 to 50 minutes. So, I guess we'll go for 45, and then see how things are. Into the oven. Ooh. And we'll see you in 45. I think we have a time machine here, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
I heard that we did.
We do? Hi!
He made his way back in. You just couldn't help yourself. Stress relief?
Stress relief.
Stress
relief is fantastic. We got him! Oh!
There's another
There's
one.
another one. Oh my...
With
oh
the
my
abundance
goodness.
of produce that makes its way in from the garden, bugs come with it. So,
These flies are going to be the bane of my... Okay, sorry.
luckily there's only like 2 or 3. Thank God. Welcome to our home. So, the dump cake is done. You want to see? Oh, I'm going to have to pick it up and show you. There's a little glare, but it's heavy. It smells good. It smells very sweet.
It smells very rich and sweet.
Very sweet. Remember, there's a stick and a half of butter on here. Alright, so I'm going to serve a bit.
We're going to serve some up? Okay.
So we'll see here.
I got some ice cream to serve with it.
Alright. Okay, this is what it looks like in the bowl. I'm getting cobbler vibes out of this. You getting cobbler vibes? I'm getting cobbler vibes. Ice cream? Just one? I think just one. Ice cream. Vanilla. Vanilla ice cream. Okay. So, what are you gonna eat with?
I guess nothing.
Alright. Well, I'm going in. It said to cool for 15 minutes, so this is cool for 15 minutes. And by the way, you can add cinnamon if you want to. I forgot.
How much did you add? A quarter?
Quarter teaspoon.
Quarter teaspoon of cinnamon if you want.
Before, after the fruit, but before the cake mix. Cinnamon. Mark doesn't like cinnamon with berries.
I don't care for that.
So.
Apples, but apples aren't a berry. But is it good? All right.
It's falling down the front of me. It's so good.
Let me try it. All right. Taste test. Taste test.
It's good. It's very good.
Oh, it's hot.
Well, yeah, it was in the oven for an hour. Oh, 50 minutes. It says 45 to 50. It was closer to 50 minutes.
That's good. It's very rich.
It is
very rich.
Yeah, we're talking like a portion would be like a 3x3 square.
You need ice cream with it.
Yeah, on its own it's too much.
Yeah.
Do you approve?
Oh yeah, it's indulgent. It's very rich. I don't think you could eat too much of it.
No.
But yeah, you know what? It'll definitely take care of a sweet craving for sure.
So dump cakes. I approve.
First one.
First one I approve.
Some of those other ones in there with the pineapple and the diet soda and I don't know.
Yeah, peaches, diet soda, and spice mix. I don't know. Keep that. I don't care.
This is good.
But this will do. This will do.
I really do think you need the ice cream with it. I do.
Well, on that sweet note, I guess we will end here.
It's good. It's very cobbler-esque. Yes.
Well, thank you all for coming to Mondays with Steve. Mark, you just couldn't help yourself. You just couldn't help yourself. Well, you did
With
bring
what?
You did bring Kathy.
I did.
You did bring Kathy.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. Please do subscribe. Hit the like button and the bell on the way out so you get the alerts. You can follow Mark and I on Facebook at SmokeySteveAndMarc, or on Instagram at SmokeySteveAndMarc, or on Twitter. Our handle's at SmokeySteveA. Our email address and contact info is all listed down below. Thank you again, and we will catch up with you tomorrow.
These are fantastic.
Aren't they good?
Yeah, they are.
Very simple. Very simple.
Nice to see you, everybody.
See you next time. Bye.